Hello, callers. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be bringing you the latest updates as usual. We start with Marcos Alonso as the Barca left back is seriously evaluating Premier League offers. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Ferran Torres as the Barca forward is hell bent on staying and proving the fans wrong despite reports claiming that he is still linked with an exit. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are highly welcomed. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. As transfer window rumors continue to whirl and dance like leaves caught in the gust of wind, spectators brace themselves for the final weeks of the showdown. Barca fans have seen Barca undergo a mood of overhaul this summer, with several signings taking place and a number of players escorted to the exit door. Even though the window nears its closure soon, many players' fate still hang in the balance. Marcos Alonso has emerged as one of such players, staring into an uncertain future as well. So, according to Gerard Romero, Marcos Alonso is evaluating an offer from the Premier League. Marcos Alonso and FC Barcelona came to an agreement in September 2022 after he left Chelsea Football Club, following a mutually agreed termination of his contract. Now, Marcos Alonso is reportedly examining an offer that will take him back to England, where he established himself as a big name player. Barca's desire to dispose of players owing to financial constraints requires no introduction, with many fringe assets being placed on the transfer market, with competition likely to saw this side as Alejandro Balde and the potential arrival of Joao Cancelo beef up the left-back position. Alonso's game time is likely to be exceedingly limited. In addition, the left-back is yet to be registered in La Liga, which is indicative of the player's loss of value in Xavi's plans. Marcos Alonso extended his deal with Barcelona through 2024 with an option for an extra year, while his release clause remains fixed at 50 million euros. But with a meager 5 million euros transfer value, clubs may be looking to exploit his situation. Of course, Marcos Alonso have not been the best since coming as a Barca player last year. We have not seen that Marcos Alonso that we saw during his time at Chelsea, which have come to a disappointment of many Barca fans. Alonso has been subpar in his performances, and for whatever reason I don't know, this season he hasn't played a single game yet, a single minute yet, because he hasn't been registered. Even though there have been reports saying that Barca will ensure that he will be registered before the game against Villarreal this coming weekend, but we're still not sure. He's still not sure if he will be registered. Alonso, I think, has not been at his best at all. And we can see the likes of Christensen, who also came out from Chelsea. I think Christensen has been even more better than the Christensen we saw at Chelsea. But for Alonso, it has been quite the opposite. But this report talking about some interest in Premier League, even though there is no specific club has been mentioned, it doesn't come as a big surprise because Xavi does not really value the player like he did at the beginning of last season. Because we saw it last season, as time went on, Alonso was dropping in his performances, and even when Xavi would put him as a makeshift centre back at times, but the player still fails to perform, which has been a cause of concern. So the player being linked to an exit doesn't come as a big surprise, as Barcelona are trying to sort out their finances, and exiting some of these players will help them to a great extent in their financial fair play. So let's see how it goes for Alonso, who reportedly has interest in the Premier League, where it has been his old stomping ground, where he made a great name for himself while being a Chelsea player. So talking about that, being a left back, as Jordi Alba finally left to Inter Miami, you know, Marcos Alonso was seen as a player who will play more game time as well because there's no Jordi Alba to compete in that left back spot alongside Alejandro Balde. So, but now that we are talking about a player having an uncertain future, it is still doubtful if actually he will be there to compete with Alejandro Balde in the season moving forward. Barca are closer to signing Joao Cancelo if reports are to be believed. And of course, we know Joao Cancelo is a versatile player, both right back and a left back as well. So for Marcos Alonso, Barca have no problem if he leaves. According to new reports, they have no problem because even the fact that Xavi has not registered him till now means that he doesn't value him like how he did last season because the player's form has not been the best. Even during pre-season, he was not the best out there, and I think Xavi has not really seen him in high regards like he used to. Then on to the final story of discussion. Over the past few months, there have been a lot of speculations regarding the future of Ferran Torres. The 23-year-old endured a subpar season last time out, and given the club's needs to make big sales, his name was heavily linked with a departure. However, it appears that his situation has taken a complete turnaround, with Sport now coming out with a report saying that barring any unexpected twist, Ferran Torres will remain a Barca player beyond the summer. This comes on the back of Torres' will and determination to turn things around, with a forward showing up to pre-season training in his best shape physically. The Spaniard has always been insistent that he wishes to stay and succeed at Barca and has shown signs of recovering his best form over the past month or so. Indeed, Ferran Torres was one of Barca's best performers throughout the pre-season as he scored 3 goals in the club's 4 matches in preparation of this new season. Yesterday, we saw him also scoring against Cadiz, which came as a delight to Xavi and the Barca fans. Seeing how Ferran Torres is improving is something great. And I think that if Ferran Torres comes to his best, like how we saw him during his time at Manchester City, he's going to be a very important player for us. So despite the links that we've been getting in the past, Ferran Torres have always come out to refuse, saying that there is no way he's going out, there's no way he's leaving this Barca side, and he wants to disprove those who doubt his capabilities. Last season, he have always acknowledged that he had a very poor season, and he believes that this season he's going to turn his fortunes around. And I definitely think that he's doing just that as time goes on. So, guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.